We're setting it all up. Oh, yep, we're live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome on in. Good morning, stars. It's your boy Lava Tyrant, and welcome to day 11 of the 12 days of LTMAS. How has everybody been today? Oh boy, we are back drawing some stuff. Let's see. Have we had any chats? Pink, the pink agenda must live on indeed. We about to drag this meme. Probably. Welcome. Wow, okay. So, today we're back drawing some stuff. And for those who weren't here on day 11, which was yesterday. Wait, day 11? No, today is day 11. Day 10. For those who weren't there on day 10, for those who don't know, we did a bunch of clips from Pokemon Legends ZA, and we fanned up the entirety of it. And it was a whole lot of fun, whole lot of chaos. Welcome to the chat, Hank. Welcome to the chat, Pink and Go Play. Welcome. Pink Agenda 2026, indeed. How has everybody's day been doing? How has everybody been doing today? Today I'm going to be a lot more responsive to the chat, by the way, because, yesterday we were so busy just voice acting, we kind of missed a lot of stuff. Why does Mega Zygarde Z look like my guardian angel? I'll explain the reference in a bit as well, because we started drawing this, we started drawing this last art stream. So, we have to finish the line art, we have to finish everything. I explained the inspiration there, but I'll do it again here. We made everything blue, pink, and purple, and also the Austrian painter came in for a bit. Indeed, God, it was chaotic. It was very chaotic, but the VOD is up now on the channel alongside a secondary VOD for the sort of after show, I guess. We were kind of talking. We did a bonus clip, but here's the thing. I don't know what happened. Around the end of both of those streams, the stream just cut out on its own. Luckily, none of the important stuff got chopped or anything. So we're good for the most part. And the entirety of the clips and the voice acting is intact. Half of the time it's pretty hard to tell what's going on, but sometimes it's funny sometimes, I just want to say. The fact, because of that, I think the entire thing becomes funny, regardless. Ask him why they made... Yeah, I don't know why the Austrian painter had to show up, but then again, L really is the Austrian painter, though. But that was a bit I did not see coming. Bod Dude Peak, yes indeed. Welcome to the chat, Bod Dude. How have you been doing today? We're going to be going into the Mega Zygarde Z. Of course, the god of colors, the prime spectrum himself, Zygarde from yesterday, the one who brought balance to all of color kind. We're going to give him another Mega Evolution, Mega Zygarde Z this time. This is for basically, for those who don't know, a separate sort of video idea I've been having that I may or may not do in the future. If I don't do it, it's fine, but I probably will do it. I'm going to be giving every single Mega Evolution in existence a new Mega Z form, excluding the 3 that already got them, like Garchomp, Lucario, and whoever the last one is, and also excluding Charizard, because Charizard already has too many. Zygarde no longer has pink. We'll see. Make shiny Zygarde pink for the memes. I will. But yeah, for those who weren't here last time and don't know the inspiration for this one, basically, as many of us may or may not know, Zygarde as a line is sort of inspired by Norse mythology. And so, if you look at the evolution line, they are all inspired by Loki. So the first form, 10%, that is inspired by Fenrir, which is Loki's son. Then there is the 50% form, which is a snake like Jormungandr. I want to say, there is a form I'm missing, right? Oh, right. Then there is the final form, sort of, the 100% form, which is based off of Hell. I think it's Hell, or maybe it's also Loki. Regardless, it is based on something doing with Loki. And my current theory is that regular Mega Zygarde is based off of Surtur, which has nothing to do with Loki, but it has a lot to do with Ragnarok, and it fits the ZA storyline where he was introduced. So for Mega Zygarde Z, I took it in a completely different direction, and I made him inspired off of a biblical angel to sort of reference the fact that Christianity sort of killed the Norse mythology and like the Norse texts. So because of that, the final Mega Evolution, Mega Z, is going to be inspired of a biblical angel instead. I swear every VA in the VA Royale is going to have a Winter Soldier moment every time they hear the word pink. Indeed. Ragnarok, am I right? Oh no, the bit is back. Something I did notice though while we were talking is this. I think this is slightly off center. But also another thing that happened, which kind of unhappened for some reason, we hit 2K subscribers yesterday during the stream, but it's currently, I think, 1999. So some bum decided to unsubscribe, which is L to them, I guess. But regardless, we did hit the 2K subscribers long enough for YouTube Studio to just go, oh yeah, you hit 2K, by the way. So that was insane. Only a little bit after the year started, so we're going to count that as, oh yeah, I hit 2K in 2025. We're just going to count it. Time to hunt them down, indeed. Imagine if Legends Galar is titled Legends BC because of ZA going into BC like in the alphabet. You're right. Wait, yeah, you're right actually. ZA because it's reset, and then BC. That would be hilarious. We're dragging all the memes now, am I right? We're gonna be dragging the pink agenda. We're starting off 2026 with the pink agenda. We're sticking to it. Maintain the agenda. That's our first and only commandment. I hope Flamigo gets a G-Max form in Legends BC. Who knows? Maybe we will get a Legends BC. We'll see. There's been a lot of leaks floating around recently about a lot of stuff. I haven't checked them out because of the streaming and stuff, so we'll have to do that later. Wait, is that right? BC before Calyrex? Oh my god, you're right, before Calyrex. Long neck Flamigo with like 4 legs or something. Before Calyrex is hilarious. Legends BC before Unova remix. True. What the hell? Oh, the fire is on a different layer. I forgot. I'll keep it that way. Before Calyrex would... Whoops. Hold on. Would make so much sense. Holy sheesh. Especially for Legends Galar. Oh my god, that would be so funny. I know. Let's see. But yeah, today we're going to be finishing Mega Zygarde Z. After that, we don't really have much plans of what else we're going to draw today. We can do the IXC Monsters. That's the only one that was left. Or we can do the... we can do the Mega form of the Iron Golem Pokemon that I made a while ago. The second Mega Evolution for that, which is inspired off of Dandadon. That's another one that I have in the cards that we can do right after this one. So we'll let you guys decide which one you guys want first. Oh, and yeah, and of course, how could I forget? There is one more OC we need to draw. That alone will probably take a 3-hour stream, so I might leave that for tomorrow. We'll see. I heard peak. What would be hilarious is if Pokemon listens to the Pokemon Gun legendary dog meme and adds it in as the second mythical of the Galar region or something. No. We don't need that. We already got a Pokemon Gun. We got Mega Zygardes. We got regular Mega Zygarde. Clearly, that is the Pokemon Gun. It's even green, like the meme was. My idea for a Legends game is a Legends game of Kitakami to see what happened what happens to Ogre Pawn and Loyal 3 just because I'm a Kitakami Glazer. I would say, of course, I've made a few Legends concepts for my own Fakemon region, but if it had to be a Pokemon game, existing Pokemon game, I'd say, honestly, one of my biggest needs right now is a Legends Unova, so that I can finally see what the fuck that um, original dragon looks like. I'm the biggest Unova glazer, you know? I practically just grew up with Unova, right? The anime, at least. So, I'm gonna be glazing the hell out of that one. By the way, Lava, this is the first time I've heard your voice, and it for real sounds like True Green 7, lol. Really? I... Okay. Huh. I never thought I sounded like Ron. That's interesting. Okay. Hey guys, Ron here. But no, I genuinely didn't think I would sound like Ron. Okay, interesting. Of all the people. No, I'm surprised you haven't heard me before, though. I have quite a few videos. Alright, let's see. Unova is the region I know probably the least about. Oh no, Unova is peak. The amount of original dragon concept is more than Mega Flygon. Exactly. Oh, and the fact that we still didn't get Mega Flygon after the DLC just pisses me off. And probably means we'll never get Mega Flygon. Because of the fact that we're probably never going to see Megas return. Unless for some reason they decide, oh yeah, Megas are in Gen 10, by the way. Which would be a big baller move, in my opinion. But we'll see. Ron, but slightly different, like a multiversal version of Ron. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I'm Ron, but Indian. Anytime I hear Ron, I think of Ronald Weasley. Oh yeah, true. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, honestly. And I wasn't even before the whole J.K. Rowling situation or whatever. I didn't get into that. I'm just not a fan in general. Zooey Mama. Oh wait, that's not Ronald Weasley. What? If Flygon gets a G-Max instead of a Mega, it would either make a lot of Poke fans mad or make them insanely hyped for Legends Galar because Flygon needs some love. True. The list of my favorite regions are just Kitakami and Unova at top and like Johto and Kanto at the bottom. Kanto, I agree. Johto, not so much. I feel like Johto is fine. What's most surprising is that when I looked back, when I was doing the stream for the... I did the stream basically a while ago, a few days ago actually. I did the stream where I made the regional decks for Mahagari, basically the national decks. And when I was doing that, when we got to Johto finally, I was genuinely surprised at how many of those Pokemon are actually some of the best designs in the entire like franchise. It's insane. It's kind of boring. Yeah. Region-wise, I would say they're boring, but design-wise, Johto has some of the best designs. Yo, you stream? That's news to me. Who? What do you mean? You've been here the whole time, bud, dude. Fun fact, I'm working with a friend of mine named Wayboy on his Pokemon region based on Japan and yokai Pokemon. Oh. The battle gimmick is yokai forms, which pretty much is like Megas but has more aura. Interesting. What are you talking about? I don't know. What are you talking about? I got confused. You just said yo you stream. That's news to me. I don't know. It's called Kaijoya. Whoa. Spelt like Kyogea. Okay, Kyogea. Interesting. Is he in the way, boy? Okay. Something's still not lining up, I think. How about I just do this, right? There's no way, boy. Do you know that way, boy? Yes, that meme is so back. Oh my god. Granted, okay, what was Uganda Knuckles? Would Uganda Knuckles be considered 2016? I don't think it would be, right? I'm just gonna lasso this because I'm spending too long trying to match this up on both sides. You know what? That's gonna be the best I can do, honestly, at this point. There we go. And here we go. Yep, that works. All right. We'll do the hexagonal patterns later so that it makes sense. All right, then. Now for the tougher ones. Let's see. Should we... Okay, yeah, no need for other layers. I want to see the Majin Gen 10 legendary Pokemon so badly because their descriptions make them sound very cool. Especially the Fire-type Balloon Dog Pokemon. Right, okay, that's leak talk. I mean, you can talk about it. It's not like I'm not gonna... I'm gonna tell you guys not to talk about leaks. Especially now that we have no confirmation whether they're real or not. But, like, I haven't seen the leaks yet. I'm gonna go look them up after LTMAS is done, or maybe today. We'll see. But I'm kind of lost. I've been seeing there have been some leaks, but I'm pretty lost as to how I can find them. I haven't kept up with Centro in a while. We'll see. Wait, what time is it for you, Lava? It's 3:15 p.m. There we go. Okay. Because we're in the IST time zone, Indian Standard Time, so. Who is Centro? Centro is the Central Leaks, and it's with C, so Central Leaks is just the guy who talks about the leaks. He's gotten shit wrong before, but still doesn't matter. He usually gets things right. He's the guy who did most of the reporting on the Terra leak as well. Wait a minute. Okay. That's fine, I think. Yeah. My gimmick is one I had for a while until Prog Magic stole that idea from me. Definitely had security cameras on me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm just glad that Spirize, the gimmick for Devar, is not even close to how the Mahagari one works, which is Divishift. They're different enough for me to go, okay, I'm fine. But, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen... Okay, call me a fake fan, but I actually haven't caught up with Stern's new Ultimate gimmick that he did as like sort of a spiritual successor to Mega Evolution. I haven't caught up to those, but from the little bit that I did see, is it kind of like Divishift that I did? Basically, how Divishift works is that it doesn't matter, your Pokemon does not have to be fully evolved to do it. Any Pokemon can Divishift. It's kind of like Gigantamax, sorry, Dynamax and Gigantamax, but certain Pokemon can change forms completely, and not all of them have to be like fully evolved. So like there is a Machoke Divishift, but not a Machamp one. There is a Graveler Divishift, but not a Golem one, you know? And the way the gimmick works is that once you Divishift a Pokemon, it gets locked into that form until and unless that Pokemon is dropped below 50 health, or like 50% health. But yeah, I have a feeling that Stern might have done something similar. I haven't seen it yet though. I've been meaning to see it every time, but like something keeps coming up one point or another. I used to have a Texas-based Pokemon region with a battle gimmick that turns the Pokemon into some sort of guns for trainers. Oh my god, that's my region right there. America region. To use against opponents in battle. Okay. Kind of like the Firen regions one. Firen region has a very similar gimmick where Pokemon just turn into big weapons. Unironically, Fire and Region just pulled out one of the coolest gimmicks ever. And I don't think any other regional gimmick made by any Fakemon content creator has ever topped that one yet. Pikachu Taser as an example. Oh, dang. Yeah, I don't think anyone has topped the Fire and Region since. There we go. Okay, we can copy paste this and just cheat a little. I think we will. Ooh. What the hell? Why did I do it like that? Okay. There we go. I'm waiting for some Cookie Run fans to show up in the chat, actually, so that I can talk to them about something that I've been having a hard time figuring out. Mainly has to do with the next part of the CRKS Pokemon video thing. Because that one went so I won't say it's viral, but I do want to say it went pretty popular. I'm really down to continue that as a separate series, not just as, additional content that just gets piled on to Sansamar. Additional series proper, because that one was very fun to make, and I have quite a few ideas for other cookies that could do really well in a gimmick like that, so we'll see. Imagine if there was a gimmick where Pokemon can become spiritual forms that give their trainers powers to use, like Dragon Ball Z with Super Saiyans. Oh, I see. It's like Ben 10,000 from Ultimate Alien. That could be cool. Like, I need a Pokemon game with Monster Hunter type gameplay. I know, yeah. I have contemplated making a separate sort of game concept for a Monster Hunter like a game that has no sort of ties to my Pokemon content. Sort of a very different take. I've contemplated doing something like that. I don't know. I don't know how popular it would be. And also, I don't have enough ideas to really do much with it. So we shall see. Oh, this was on a different layer. Lol. Why was I selecting it then? Big chill. Need any monster ideas for game, or are you good? No, I have a few ideas. Actually, honestly, I might design some of the monsters. Like I said, IXC monster designs is one of the things I want to do today. After this design is done, we're gonna do some of those. Those aren't for the monster game idea, but I'll let you guys in on a secret. I have this sort of pet project of mine that I haven't progressed in ages. It's even older than IXC. It's called Vontagross. It's very Monster Hunter inspired. The name has no meaning, by the way. I don't know what I was thinking when I came up with it. But Vontagross is way more like Monster Hunter compared to something like Pokemon. It has the sort of gameplay of a extraction shooter, I want to say. But when you have the monsters, like the monsters, you can use them physically, Like the monsters themselves act as sort of your weapons. Some of them you can pick up and use as like huge swords. They have weapon forms basically. Vontagross? No, not that. Wait, hold on. Vontagross. I think the reason I called it that, I think it's set on a different planet called Vontagross. And basically you play as sort of the scout who goes in and catalogs all the fauna of the planet. Vontagross sounds like a good name for it. Okay. Don't worry, I also name things with no meaning. Yeah. I don't nowadays, but that was a sort of project I had in mind so long ago when I actually did. name things, you know, just out of the blue. Horizon games, but with Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter. Yeah. Basically. Yep. It did have a lot of that Horizon vibe. I have some art for it. I do remember I drew the main character, which is RK Bronze, but I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else. I might work on that in the future. We'll see. That might be the next project after I finish Mahagari, especially because Sansamar is sort of just taking a back seat anyway, because it is sort of just whatever I want to make. I still don't know why I made my OC forms kings. It doesn't even fit, but it's the name. It's been for so long it grew on me. I know, yeah, it just happens. Now let's pray that Nintendo doesn't go on a power trip and shoot your game with a heat-seeking lawsuit because it's a bit Pokemon inspired. No. It won't. It can't because it's gonna be like it's gonna have nothing to do with any Pokemon inspiration. Like it's not gonna have monster catching system. It will have monster taming, but you can't catch anything. You have to release them back into the wild because you're cataloging everything, and also the designs will look nothing like Pokemon designs. They will look a lot more Monster Huntery. You know, we're not gonna have another Pal World situation. It's fundamentally a different project. You know. Somehow this wing still looks weird. I don't know why, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. Do we have to roll with it? Hold on. I don't think we do. I think we just move it like so. Wait, hold on. We just erase that. Okay. Okay, so like Slime Rancher, like Monster Hunter. Yeah. I think that is about the right spot. Lava, I'm curious for design-wise, what do you have in mind for big boss monsters or battle? Okay, so for the big bosses, the idea that I had, there is sort of this divine deity in the planet called Skronovanta, which is like spelled like Scrono and then Vanta, like I said before. It's sort of this lion-like deity, the god of light, even, and the other creatures are sort of like the boss creatures, at least, are emissaries of him. And the way they work is they're basically like Elden Ring bosses, but if you defeat them, you can actually use those items, or like those bosses turn into usable weapons basically. I remember there was this like centipede thing that turned into a big ass sword. So yeah, there are a few things I can do with that. Maybe I'll share it in the future. It's now my headcanon that Vontagross is just like a planet in IXE universe. Oh hell yeah. My artist mind is peaking. These bosses sound so peak. I remember I don't have the latest version. I never did these in like digital rendered. They were all like physically rendered. But I do remember that Skronovanta is like partly a lion and partly a cauldron for some reason. He has a big ass cauldron, and once you defeat him, he sort of turns into a cauldron cannon thing that attaches to your arm. And also another thing, the way the summoning system works, you don't actually tame monsters. You like once you defeat them, you are able to summon them to aid you later, right? And you can only summon a few, like let's say 3 to 4, right? And you have to have these sort of special items those beasts drop on you at all times to summon them. Sort of like you basically have to make your own kit, or like an Elden Ring sort of team comp almost. And since they're all weapons and it's more like PvP based and not literally like Pokemon move or whatever, so you have to carry the items with you so that you can summon the creatures to aid you later. That was the main loop of the game. That way you kind of have like infinite potential of how you want to build your player character. TOTK summoning gimmick? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If this game works out, you will make bank off of it, I can tell. Yeah, honestly, I might work on it after. Mahogany is set to end. I'm going to tell you guys this since LTMAS is coming to a close and there needs to be some big announcement. But I'm going to gear up for sort of the finale of Mahogany around May. I'm planning to make the 6th anniversary video of the Lavatarn channel the sort of the culmination of the entire Pokedex. That's why there's been there's been no there's been no Mahogany content. It's because I've been silently working on the entire dex of the region. So once the entire dex is done, we're gonna have the complete dex sort of walkthrough, I guess, and that will be considered sort of the final video until I work on the story videos for Mahogany, or like Divine Chaos, I guess. That is the video that is currently codenamed Mahogany Retold, and that's going to be acting as the 20th episode. So after that, I might actually start working on Vontagross. The only idea I had for a game is just a gacha game idea me and my friends made like a week ago randomly. I have a few other game ideas, but that's like the one that's even remotely close to Pokemon, you know? Do you have any experience with 3D modeling? None at all. None at all. There we go. But I do know some people who do. And granted, if Vontagross was to be a thing, I don't really imagine it. I do imagine it as like a 3D game, but it could also work as a top-down game or as a sort of Doom-like game even. It could be interesting to implement like Doom-like aesthetic to because Vontagross, the whole point of Vontagross, the way it feels, the best game I can pick up, like immediately tell you for the vibe of the planet, is I don't know if you've heard, but it's Marathon is a game. It's got that kind of vibe, right? So sort of this very bright but wild sort of aesthetic. And honestly, if I made it a Doom-like sort of aesthetic-wise or like gameplay-wise, it could really go well. I tried to code my first platformer game and my computer instantly almost exploded like RTX Minecraft mods. I used Godot, by the way, yeah. The only reason why I had the idea is because I had a world that I really like. Oh. Yeah, when it comes to a gacha game, though, I do have another idea of like making some sort of story-based gacha game based on Project IXE. But that's a lot easier. I feel like that doesn't really have a lot of gimmick to it, you know? I think this is about right. Yeah, this is about right. Okay. Okay. Now we do the legs. Wait, don't I have... Yeah, we do have another pair of wings from the back. There we go. And... Oh, oops. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of a look behind the screens, or like behind the scenes, I guess, not screens. Look behind the scenes of the channel. Some things you can look forward to in 2026. There is like, those are kind of the major stuff. That the end of Mahogany, and also the sort of Vontagross maybe, and I do aim on opening commissions later or soon enough this year. That is another thing that I really want to do this year, because there is demand. That much I do know. You know what? I'm just going to delete this. Clear layer, yeah, there we go. It's kind of a mixture of like Chinese mythology with like knights and Romans and shit. Ooh, Chinese mythology with Roman knights is quite an interesting pair. There's a lot of fun things you can do, especially if you go with something like Celtic mythology as well. Chinese and Celtic mythology can pair up really well. You'd be surprised. Will there be a main villain of Vantagross, like Giovanni or any bad human that wants to use the bosses of destruction or something? Kind of like in Avatar. Honestly, I feel like, again, it was in very early development. There isn't really a plot yet for Vantagross. But when it comes to the main character for RK Bronze, which is who you play as, he is sort of like Jake Sully in a way. He's kind of like that kind of a character. Um, he works for this sort of government, sort of your what's the company from Avatar called? Um, I forgot what it's called. Anyway, sort of works for a company like that that's trying to study the wildlife of the planet of Vantagross. So the idea me and my friends made for the villain is a tyrant king. Funny enough, me, a lava tyrant, perhaps, perchance. I can't believe I'm the main villain. Holy crap! It's a huge honor. Right. Okay. The legs. Something about this design. This is what's the issue, right? I really want to start commission so I can actually get myself a stylus. Because without a stylus, I don't know what keeps happening, but something just feels off. Something is off about this design, but I just can't figure it out. Cue the Dokes meme. There we go. Okay. Does that look good? Okay, that looks good enough, I would say. If I had power to freeze time, I'd have to finish my shows and also work on a game with patience and all of that time in the world. Unfortunately, I'd be like 42 by the time I figure that out. Yeah, true. Here we go. No, that's off center. This is the center, right? Yeah, now it's centered. Okay. Do that. Something I didn't know actually. This is something I found out through Lorekeeper Toby's video. Is other than green and black, Zygarde actually has what 5 more colors inside the design. It has red and blue, which is very obvious, but it also has, if we go here, it has orange, white, like not orange, like yellowy orange almost. It has white and has a very light blue as part of the colors. And those are apparently all the colors of the cores, which I did not know was a thing. The Zygarde cores have their own colors, so we're going to be implementing that. That's why this guy has 5 wings. Colors, you say? Indeed, colors, yes! Once you start working on Vantagross, can there be like a community tab here on YT for people to send in design ideas? Oh, for sure, yeah, for sure, for sure. There will be ways of making it like community based. We'll see. If I do start working on Vantagross this year, it will be treated like Mahagari, sort of like, sort of just designing videos and world building videos. Because here's the thing: there is another project I need to focus on, that being my graphic novel. Obviously, that is the main aim for this channel. That's kind of the main thing that I want to do going forward. Of course, alongside Pokemon content, because I don't want to leave doing Pokemon content ever. But that is something that I do want to do. 2,000 people have tuned in for one kind of content. If I just randomly stop doing Figimon, I don't think that would be fair. If you want to join the Lava Tyrant community, join the Discord server. Exactly, yeah, we do have a Discord. We do have a Discord. Discord is where we hang out. That is where we kind of do all the cool stuff. Let's see. Where is this? Okay, Lava, I did the promotion. Where's my money? You'll have your money when you promote Pink. No, I'm kidding, kidding. Um, you'll get your money when you fix this damn door. I stopped doing Fakemon because I was getting in. It was getting in the way of my other work that people liked on my channel, so I ended up stopping for a bit. True. Yeah, for me, it's the opposite, I guess. For me, it's the opposite. My goat Dokes mentioned. I know I'm a bit late. You're like so late. What? Okay. All right then. Yeah, that is it, right? Are we missing anything? Nope, we are not. There it is. There's Mega Zygarde Z. We're gonna design. We're gonna add some few more things. Um, yeah, no. I'm gonna simplify the design because I'm lazy. I'm playing RL. RL Craft? Question mark. I don't know what RL stands for. Rocket League? Oh, way better. The one Rocket League player. Holy crap. Oh my god. It's him. It's the legendary singular Rocket League player. I stopped making Fakemon because I started drawing Fakemon, and that was the only thing I drew since I was like 10. So I stopped drawing so I could draw more things than cartoony animals. True, true. Anyways, it was nice seeing you, Lava, but unfortunately, I need to go to bed because it's 4:10 a.m. Jeez. I'm tired and sick at the moment. Good luck on Vonnegut and your novel. Thank you. Go get some sleep, man. That's insane. 4:10 and you're sick? Catch some C's. We'll catch you another time. I'm plat right now? Dang. Truly are the one Rocket League player. The singular Rocket League player left in this dying planet. Alright, okay. Damn, look at me. I'm freestyling hexagons. That's how goated I am. Then again, I'm just gonna cheat real quick. Oh no, wait. I can't cheat. Hold on. It's slightly different. Okay. I slept at 1 a.m. yesterday and woke up at like 12. I had way too much sleep. Dang. Lucky you, huh? I sleep like that and I still don't get enough sleep. Sleep is never enough, you know? Hey, sorry I had to leave the stream yesterday early, so I missed it, but congrats on hitting 2K. Thank you. I don't know if we still have 2K at the moment, though, because some bum decided to unsubscribe. Or, I don't know, maybe YouTube decided to unsubscribe them. I don't know. But, yeah, we technically do have 2K subscribers under the belt, which is huge. Thank you for hopping by, Galaxy Cat. Um, how have you been doing today? And also yesterday, because I barely read chat yesterday too. How has everybody been doing today? That went too high up. We're gonna push that down a little. That's about right? Yeah, that's about right. Okay. I'm gonna push this up to the left a little. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's more accurate. Okay. And finally... Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I was too excited for the Via Royale and slept for like 3 hours the day before yesterday, so I maybe So maybe I slept that long to like equal out my sleep. Yeah, probably. That's fine. Yeah, you guys have no idea how nervous I was yesterday. I'm glad the stream went mostly without hitch, and I'm glad the stream only broke after the actual VA part was done. You guys ever have the, this insane sort of spasm? Not spasm, like you ever start randomly coughing with nervousness? That's what was happening before stream yesterday. I don't know what happened. VA, am I right? I don't know if that's just a thing that I have, just randomly start coughing whenever I'm nervous. That was a fucking riot. It was hilarious. Glad it was fun. Alright, I think that's about it, right? We can now go into the coloring phase. Oh, right, we're gonna change the color of this. Change drawing color. Green. Don't worry, we'll make the shiny pink. I choked on water because someone told me to drink water when nervous. There we go. Okay, that's green. Okay. Take this and make it that. Right. Okay. Then I was coughing like crazy. Oh man. Dang. To be honest, that was amazing and gave me inspiration to do more stuff and be more social on the internet. Yeah, I'm glad. Being social is always worth it, you know? Let's see. Let me do this. Hold on. Wait, is the green too bright, I feel like? Green, am I right? Yeah. I feel like the green is a bit too bright. Let me get the darker color in here first. There you go. Okay. We're gonna get ourselves the pink, am I right? Bathroom break incoming. I will be back to peek. Alright. Alright, now, I don't know. I don't know how that looks. Not the game peak. Oh, I made 6 on accident. Hold on. He's supposed to only have 5. Do we just roll with it? I also had an interesting idea real quick. Hear me out. That kind of looks like crazy cool, actually. That looks very clean, actually. High key. I have a good idea then. Hold on. Oh yeah, I have a good idea. Hold on. Let me get the blue. Oh yeah, the cyan first, right? There you go. And blue. Oh, whoops. There you go. And lastly, we're gonna have the green. Oh yeah, that looks surprisingly cool, actually. Dude, as soon as you said pink, all three of my dogs started barking so loudly I heard them. Pink, 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 pink. Screaming pink into the void since 2026. Lava Tyrant, you know? You heard it here first. This is Loki a very intense color scheme, but I kind of like it. High key, I kind of like it. Oh, wait, I have an even cooler idea. Wait, hold on. What if I just did this? You know? Nah, that looks weird. Peak. What if I did this? And then it just has too little green in the color scheme, I feel like, yeah. Okay, this will have to do. This part will be white, of course. That's the final core, of course. It's giving Microsoft logo in the best way possible. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear. The colors look good. Okay, we can go into the rendering then. And we're gonna have to do the fire first, because that's gonna be rendered differently. Okay. Let me just select this. Select opacity. There we go. It's giving Kahoot. Whoops. Okay. I think we can go light. We can go lighter. It's giving me like astral vibes. Yeah, that's kind of a good vibe. Gotta say. Alright, okay. It's giving me PlayStation button vibes. More like Xbox, honestly. Oh my god, guys, it's the next generation Xbox. Revealed here first. It's the Xbox 720. Xbox, not a Z-box. Okay, there we go. Yep, that'll do. That is fiery. Okay. RL time. Alright. Good luck to you on your next Rocket League match, my friend. Let's see. Alright, this is on a separate layer. We're gonna make another one. So we're clear. Yeah, that looks like fire. Okay, I'll take it. It's fiery enough. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make this like that dark. Okay. Then we're gonna go here. Oh, that's too high. I would wish you luck, but art is more skill. Yeah, true. The one Rocket League player has to fight the other RL players. No. He's just fighting himself, you know? He's pulling an Urbane and Tawny, you know? He's just talking to himself. God, I'm so glad that I decided that, oh yeah, for some reason randomly in between through the VA Royale, Urbane just turns into Tawny for no reason. You hate Tawny? Oh man. What did Tawny ever do to you? Bro hates Charlie? True. Oh, also, right. Galaxy Cat is in the chat, right? Okay, so I do have something to talk about regarding Cookie Run, real quick, while the Cookie Run enthusiasts are in chat. Regarding the next Cookie Run video, I have to ask two things. First thing is, of course, um, whether or not, like, which version, which one you guys would like next. Whether you guys want a video for the ancients next or a video for the legendaries next. I'm more so leaning towards the legendaries, but I'm willing to do the ancients first if that is what the demand is. But the other question that I kind of needed help with regarding it is basically I had this sort of idea for the legendaries. I'm gonna make one new legendary Pokemon for the legendaries based on Millennial Tree. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking sort of pre-existing Pokemon and giving them the Raikou, Entei, and Suicune treatment and making them like new legendaries. Because I feel like that is a gimmick that has not been done since Johto, for like literally since Generation 2. We've never had the idea of like, oh yeah, this is an existing Pokemon that got turned into a legendary. So we're gonna do that again with the legendaries. I just want help with number one, whether I should do that, and number two, what Pokemon should I choose? Like for example, the current lineup makes me has like the current lineup basically has me doing Black Pearl Cookie as one of them. So I'm gonna be basically making a legendary form for Primarina for that, if I do go that route. But I cannot think of the other ones. Milotic Gang. Milotic is another good option. Mainly because if I do Milotic, then I can do Wind Archer Decidueye, which is probably the only way I can do Wind Archer because literally there is no other Archer Pokemon in the game. But yeah, Milotic is there. Wind Archer can be Decidueye. I think I'll need some help with other ones as well. So, what Pokemon do you think should be given the legendary treatment, you know? I was also thinking of doing the same with Millennial Tree and making it like a Xerneas form because they're so similar, but I think I'm just gonna make Millennial Tree a new Pokemon that sort of gives these older Pokemon legendary forms. And for the video, I'm skipping out, I think, on Seafairi, mainly because Seafairi and Black Pearl kind of cross over a bit too much, and I personally prefer Black Pearl, so I'm just gonna do her instead. So yeah, any ideas would be nice. I'm gonna be sketching those out today. If I have a finalized design for legendary not Primarina, I guess we might do Milotic. Legendary Milotic. If I have a design for that by today, we might draw that tomorrow. So we shall see. Let's put this there. There we go. Alright, okay. So I missed some stuff. Bro hates Charlie. No, not VA Tawny, Game Tawny. Okay. So I'm surprised you hate Game Tawny. Okay. I don't really know what she did to piss you off, but alright then. Originally for VA Royale, the plan was to actually just gather the clips in such a way that we would just have Urbane and Paxton, like both the male rival and the male player character would be there. But I couldn't do that. I couldn't find any good clips to make that work, so we just didn't. Milotic game. Okay. If Milotic works better for Black Pearl Cookie, then I might just go with that. Legendaries sounds peak. Exactly, yeah. But again, I'm thinking whether to give them the, the treatment for Raikou and Entei, I kind of want to, but here's the thing. I cannot decide what Pokemon would work well. My gotcha game on Brain Rot almost called her Goonerbead, but a more accurate description is that she's way too obsessed and I don't like that. Oh, Tawny? Okay. She was too obsessed with the MC, in my opinion. Fair, fair. But so is okay, yeah, true. I was gonna say so is Urbane, but Urbane does have slightly different voice, not voice, voice lines or like just dialogue that kind of implies a very different sort of vibe with Urbane, which is very weird why they went with that direction. I honestly would have rather had them both be sort of the same character, but fundamentally they are different. What's funny though, I did see a new leak, which is honestly the only leak I saw, and it could be the most huge thing ever. The current files got leaked for Generation 10. This is not a major leak for like the actual game itself, but this is a major leak to us as the community because the files suggest that there is going to be voice acting for the first time in this game, which could be insane. We could finally have, after 30 years, a fully voice acted Pokemon game. Isn't that insane? Truly insane. They fully heard the VA Royale and were like, oh no, we cannot allow something like that to happen again. Now there's gonna be 2 words voice acted, gang. Yeah. They're just gonna say Pokemon and then that's it. It's just gonna be AZ from the VA Royale. It's just gonna Pokemon. Multi-billion-dollar company and there's still no voice acting. Oh no. Will Chris Pratt play as Pikachu? I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Shouldn't Ryan Gosling, sorry, or Ryan Reynolds, shouldn't Ryan Reynolds be playing Pikachu because he already did? Just saying. But then there will be no stupid abridged fandom to make. Exactly. They're just trying to take care of the competition. They're like, no, we cannot allow that to happen again. We can't allow them to put in the Austrian painter into Pokemon ever again. Pika Pika, I'm a Mario. Yeah. It's a me, a Mario. All right, there you go. The pink agenda was too powerful, indeed. The pink agenda just tanked the earnings of Pokemon for some reason. It seems they're like, no, we need to add voice acting now. We can't allow that to happen again. Something I realized. Okay, wait, real quick. I need to check something. When was the Sonic fan dub released? For Adventure 2, right? Oh, 7 years ago. Okay. Okay. No, yeah. Basically, what I ended up realizing is that we kind of just reset the timeline because each decade has a fuck ass fan dub for a random game from either Nintendo or Sega, and we just restarted the cycle with the Legend ZA VA Royale. The timeline has been reset, it seems. Oh god, I feel old. That Sonic Live fan dub was iconic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We reset the timeline on accident. That was the main inspiration for the VA Royale anyway, so I had to check real quick because I had this revelation yesterday after we finished. I was like, holy shit, we just reset the timeline. We just helped with the great meme reset. There we go. Oh, oops. Oh my god, the more I shade it, the more Microsoft it becomes. Revolution. Oh, the best fandom of today versus the best fandom of history. Exactly. The only missed opportunity that I didn't do for some reason is just not referencing the pissing on the moon when Zygarde brought out his gun, the color gun. Gonna piss on the moon. Raid Raptor Revolution Falcon? What? What? Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I wouldn't know. Heike, should I get into Yu-Gi-Oh next? Oh my god. Fakemon artist gets a epiphany when he gets into Yu-Gi-Oh is the next video I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna get to erase that real quick. Too much? Yeah, okay. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Oni Boy. Welcome to the chat. How have you been doing today? Welcome, welcome. I better get credits in the video. I love the fact that half the time the colors were used as a metaphor for homophobia, and the other half of the time is just actual colors. Oh, not just homophobia. When the Fist of Color showed up, I'm pretty sure the bit was that he didn't say color, he just said colored every time. So it was racism too for some reason. I don't know where the bit started. It just went haywire when the color bit was introduced. Hope you're all having a great stream. Yep, we are an hour in. We're having a fantastic day. We are currently rendering Mega Zygarde Z, which looks phenomenal right now. Nah, get into Digimon. I need more people to yap about Digimon. Okay. Looks like I need to get into one of them. Holy! Let's not make the razor that big. Yeah, looks like I do need to get into at least one of them. There you go. I was at an event yesterday, and today is day 2 at RocketCon. RocketCon? Ooh. Is it about rockets, or is it just called that and it's for something else? I don't know. RocketCon is a fire name, though. Heike. I know how to do it. Rocket like in Rocket League? Oh my god. Rocket League? Question mark? Let's see, let's erase that. Oh, no. Let's erase that. Yeah, it's an event for cards, collectible, and etc. Ooh, okay. That's cool. I get it. Yeah, we barely have those here, but we have had a few recently. We went to, there was like I think it was like a Games Fest or something. I don't know. But yeah, Games Festival or something. That's where I got my very first Pokemon card last year. We're gonna get some more this year, hopefully. I'm looking forward to opening Mega Dream Packs eventually, so that I can, once they're affordable. That's the thing. I don't know what the price is set at the moment, but I know Mega Dream is very unaffordable at the moment. But once they are, I am so ready to open some of them, so that I can pull those guaranteed EXs, because that's all I care for. I love collecting EXs, and the fact that Mega Dream has guaranteed EXs is fantastic. The only card games I played were Pokemon and Digimon. I tried Magic, but it wasn't really for men. Me, not men. Okay, I got a table and I'm sharing my game. Oh, that's cool. I have coins, stickers, and keychains. That is amazing. Yes. For those who don't know, Oniboy is a developer of a few games of his own, and hopefully we can have that talk about that little idea that we had after LTMAS, which is gonna end tomorrow. I'll be able to actually talk about it after that properly with you. I'll reach out to you for it. I have it written down. But yeah, that will be fun. But yeah, currently you recently launched a new one, right? For print and play, I think. And you also have Coin Clash, which has been out for a while. Or like at least the base set of it has been, which looked very fun to me. But yeah, very cool stuff you've been working on. I have been keeping my eye on them. There we go. Okay. And we're just going to do that. There we go. Bucket. Yeah, all right. There we go. Nice. That looks good. That looks good. We're going to have another layer of shading, though. Duplicate it. Oh, no, not invert color. Yeah, of course. Monday, my daughter goes back to school and things go back to normal. Ooh, okay. All right. All right, then. Yeah, Monday, tomorrow. That's Monday, tomorrow. That's when I do my last ever stream for LTMAS. We're also going to be drawing tomorrow, probably. Unless the people have an outroar and we decide to do another cookie run stream, which I doubt, but we'll see. We still have a few things left to draw. We haven't drawn yet on stream, so we're going to do that tomorrow as the sort of send-off to LTMAS 2025 to 2026. And yeah. After that, I think we're going to see... I don't want to make the promise of weekly streams again, because I did do that a while ago last year, and it did not stick well. But I do want to do streams more consistently this year, because streaming for LTMAS has genuinely been some of the most fun. I also have school tomorrow, so I might not join the stream. Oh, all good, all good. That'd be fine. You can always watch the VOD. The VOD will be up anyway. It's looking great. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, after this one, which is actually taking longer than an average Pokemon design for me, we're gonna go over to design some monsters for IXC, because that's the one that we have had zero impact on for the entirety of LTMAS. Let me just turn this off, actually. There we go. Alright then, Boom, bam, and there we go. I think after, same, I really enjoyed the streaming. It's very fun. Yeah. Will you be live today? I do need to know, because I think I'll be free enough to actually watch. I'm gonna try to join tomorrow. I have been in every Ultima stream. I ain't ending my streak right before it ends. You don't if there's any issue, you're not forced to join. But yeah, go for it, dude. But I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I think after LTMAS is over, which is gonna be over tomorrow, I think I will take a small break, like for the month of January. I don't think I will be uploading anything. I might. Here's the thing. I might upload something, and if I do, it's probably going to be the second part to the cookie run video, because I want to make sure I, upload it quick enough that people actually people who got into my channel through that video, the original Cookie Run video, actually, watch it. Same, the stream starts the moment I have my noon break. I might be able to watch it on a bus, but I doubt it. Okay, okay. Yeah, if I'm able to design or sketch a legendary today, which is probably going to be the Black Pearl Melodic, because that's the one that you guys brought up. Black Pearl Melodic is probably the one we're going to do. If I can sketch that out, I might render that tomorrow. I don't stream weekends. I spend time with family, especially my daughter. Oh, okay, okay. I think I'll still catch you tomorrow, though, if you're live tomorrow. Because, yeah, because tomorrow we're going to be streaming around this time. Like, I will be streaming around this time. So I'll be free when you go live. So, yeah. I will catch you tomorrow, then. On your stream. That'll be great. I have class tomorrow at 9. RIP. Oh, man, everyone's going back to school. Which is fair. Christmas is kind of technically over now, so it's only fair. Mine starts at 7. Can I have your schedule, please? Whose schedule? My schedule, or? Awesome, I'll look forward to it. Yep. There we go, okay. Go back down here. We're missing anything? Whose schedule? Yeah, exactly. A bit confused. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh. Race. There we go. Okay. I start at 8, but I live an hour away. I may be able to watch Oni stream in the car or something. Oh, yeah. No, bot dudes, because their class starts pretty late. I'm tired of waking up at 6 in the morning. Oh, right. All right. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, let's erase just this. There we go. And now we can turn this back on. What is this? Oh yeah, the fire. Okay. I stream when I have free time. That's why I don't stream long. Fair. We're gonna Gaussian and blur this. 7 pixels. Yep, 7 pixels is where it should be. There we go. Okay. Let me go back in with the blur tool. There we go. I have college. It's pretty normal to start 9. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. 9 is fine. Like, 10 is also when it starts, from my end at least. Like, uni, I guess, not college. But, yeah. 10 makes sense. 10 is fine. 9 is fine as well, but 10 is even more fine, Also, I'm in the living room, and it's a bit inconvenient. That's why you hear a washing machine in the background. Oh, okay. Okay, that explains that. Okay. That happens. We also have some funny audios here and there. I think most of you can hear the vehicle noises because our home has very awful soundproofing, so you can just hear what's going on outside. And I'm pretty sure the people outside can hear what's going on inside, so yeah, tends to happen to the best of us, it seems. I will be off to uni this September. Oh, nice. Funniest thing is, I don't think, when I was in college, I took my first classes to finish early. I took the first classes to finish early, yeah. Dude, I'm so cooked mentally. I saw the, like, torso leg thing of this mega and thought it looked like a... Might be too far gone to be saved. Oh, God. How, though? It doesn't even look remotely like that. Okay. Oh wait, that's on a different layer. Never mind. But yeah, here's the funny thing. I don't think anybody here can guess what my major is. It is the most random major that I don't know if anyone would even realize is something that I would go for. There you go. I think pretty much all of it's shaded. Okay, yeah. Like the part that connects to the leg and the torso. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see it. Oh no. We don't talk about that, you know? Yeah, we'll ignore it. Well, you're at a different level with that comment. Truly. Oh my god, now that you say it, I can't unsee it. Why would you do this to me? God damn it, I thought you meant the legs. Why couldn't you have left me with blissful ignorance? My mind is blanking on majors right now. Okay, yeah, we have some here. We have some here. There's probably no indication of what it is for my major. There's no indication of it in the channel, so you're just gonna have to guess, honestly. Not that I can think of, at least. Drama? No, 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 no. Not drama. I went to school for animation, but never finished due to working. Oh man, yeah. Also, yeah, right away I'm also gonna say it's not like animation or graphics or anything. It's not none of that. Mainly because I personally am under the belief that those courses end up more so ruining your own style instead of actually improving it. You have to be very picky with it, or like picky with where you want to study those courses in specific. That's a me thing though. Like that's what I understand of it. Blur. We go into this one. I'm gonna be like a future seeker, so like I think you would do something like psychology or engineering. No, 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 none of that. None of those. Psychology is kind of close. Like I have studied psychology, but not as a major. I had psychology in school way back when, and that too like for like only 2 years, I want to say, but that's it. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, I only had it for 2 years. Computing? No, 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 no. You'd be surprised. It's actually philosophy. There you go. Okay. Agreed, I didn't learn much from them. Even had a teacher ask me how to do things due to him not being familiar with the software. Oh, yeah. I was just typing philosophy, gang. Didn't type it fast enough. But yeah, that is my thoughts on like learning at least art related subjects from like professional school courses or whatever. They're so professional that they kind of lose the point and kind of just teach their own thing. My third thought is philosophy. Yeah. That's why I've never even like considered those or like going in that direction personally. Let me just. There we go. Okay. That seems right. There we go. Oh, no, not special. I've never used the special brush. I have no idea what it does. As an Asian, I'm kind of forced to be a doctor, lawyer, or engineer. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It really depends on the type of family you're, stuck with, I guess. Because that is like a bygone era's understanding of what is good studying wise. Family is very Chinese. Oh yeah, not just Chinese, Like in general, that is very common. Very stereotypical for, you know, Asian parentage, I think. Special Z, like in JJK, yeah. But yeah, that is unfortunate that you have to be stuck in such a situation. I didn't have to be, but that is, like, I know that that is kind of lucky on my end. Social sciences? Social sciences? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Oni? I don't know. Alright, there we go. Let's blur. When the science is social. When the science is social. Is that your major? I'm guessing, not lol. Oh, no. Like I said, it's philosophy. There we go. It be philosophy. That is where I'm at. It's kind of funky, not gonna lie. Because of that, by the way, because of the fact that I'm currently like doing philosophy and stuff. When I was watching the latest Amazing Digital Circus, I'm imagining Lava speaking like a Greek philosopher now. Yes. No, when I was watching the latest episode of Amazing Digital Circus, I was laughing my ass off when they brought up the Chinese room because that is actually a philosophical topic that we have to study, and I have studied about it. I was like, oh my god, what like the insane amount of coincidence was hilarious. Uh, Philosophy is good for teaching philosophy. Well, yeah, every subject is good for teaching that subject, I guess. When the room is Chinese, yes. The fact that they randomly brought that up and it's an actual, like, real topic in philosophical study, especially when it comes to stuff like digital learning and like AI and stuff. It's kind of an important thought experiment for that, which is funny, especially because Kane was talking about it. So yeah, random one. Would my room count as the Chinese room? Maybe. Yeah, I suggest you guys look it up. It's a very funny sort of idea to me, I think. It's quite integral to like answering whether an artificial intelligence can be considered an intelligence to begin with, which is a very nuanced topic, I want to say. But yeah. Okay, there we go. I would call that fully rendered. Well, when you think about it, what is really real and where does the line for theory start? Exactly, you know? Now you're speaking my language. Nah, clankers aren't intelligent. Exactly, yeah. I'm under the belief of that, yeah. I'm under that belief. But there are counter arguments, all of which are completely untrue, in my opinion. Blur a bit of that. There we go. And voila. There we go. Finally, Mega Zygarde Z is complete. The color mancer himself. I'm gonna make a shiny though. Those bolt monkeys only use 1 and 0. Bolt monkeys? It's insane. That sounds like a Ben 10 alien. No. You know, Bolt Monkey doesn't even sound like a Ben 10 alien. It sounds like a Ben 23 alien. The Chinese room is the friends we made along the way. Yep. And there you go. Some more ASMR for you guys. I've been high-key contemplating making like a secret ASMR channel and just sending you guys on a goose chase of like, oh yeah, I have a second channel by the way, and I'll just never say the name of it. Who knows? Maybe I already have one. Oh wait, I just fused all the layers. What am I doing? That would be his name for Shock Squatch. Yeah, robot is bad for environment, meaning robot is bad. Yes, indeed. I'd say that's about good. I say that's about good. Okay. Oh, no need for that. Okay. Now for the shiny, we're gonna add some. Yeah, right. We're gonna make it pink. Right. Okay. We're gonna do something funky. Oh, no, not that. I'm gonna make sure the white is like the black becomes white, like in regular Zygarde shiny. We get to do this though. Bam, bam, bam. Wham, bam, 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 bam. Okay, there you go. Hopefully I didn't miss a spot, but I think that's about it. And pink, correct. For the memes, we're making him pink. We're gonna keep the fire green for some reason though. And how about we flip the colors for this, but we're gonna do it in a very different way. We're gonna mellow it out first. Memes? You mean the truth? Yes. I mean the truth indeed. This is hilarious. Okay. Wait, what if, hear me out, what if I do make it pink? What would it look like? Let me see. No, that just looks horrendous. Never mind. Green fire works for that unearthly energy. Green. What I actually didn't notice is that regular Mega Zygarde actually does have fire. That's why I added it. If you look at the design, he has that. Oh, the yellow looks so weird. Hold on, let me fix that. I need to make this white slightly less white. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. When the light is light, oh my god. There you go, pink for the boys. For those who were in the VA Royale, there you go, the pink version is here. Alright, let's download this and get it finally finished. We finally got over with Mega Zygarde Z on the second last stream, which is hilarious. But yeah, my white whale is finally completed. There we go. How long did it take? Almost 2 hours. Amazing. What is a JPEG? Nobody knows. I just watched a video on the Chinese room and it's kind of wild to think about. I know, right? Yeah, there we go. We got Mega Zygarde Z. Now we can move on to something else. What will that be? The monsters, of course. Right. These are some of the monster designs I've been working with. We're just going to be sketching them, though, because we don't want to fully render them. They don't need to be fully rendered. Yeah, pastel Zygarde, exactly. Yeah, we're going to be doing a few designs like this. These are some of the designs for mutants in the graphic novel of mine, which is Project IXC. And they're not like there are 2 bust designs, as you can see, and then there are 2 full designs. We're going to do the full designs first and see if we can do the bust designs as well. We're going to just put as much detail as we want into these, though, for the most part. I'm going to cut this out and turn that off. Paste it. There we go. All right. I'm going to treat this artwork like a sort of your bestiary, you know? We're just going to sketch them out live. Yeah, this is a... So basically how this works, they got mutated, basically. Mew and Ion, exactly. These are mutated characters. They do need names for the most part, but they do appear as sort of recurring mutant fights in the graphic novel, so having some sketched out always works for me. Yeah, there we go. 3 is definitely where it's at. Gotta increase the brightness of that. Yawn Man. Yeah. High-key Yawn Man is kinda funny. I like it. There we go. Demon of Nurgle? When is the Batman mutation, gang? Eventually. Tune in next week. No, tune in tomorrow, and maybe we'll have it. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Most definitely not, but maybe. There we go. Ooh. Oof. Ignore the fact that there are way too little teeth on that. Actually, hold on. Let me just make that a canine. It is time to drag the pink, am I right? And oh yeah, it's time to drag the pink, am I right, and Batman memes into 2026. Yes. Why does tuna smell so strong? Also, is it in India? Yes. That's another meme we're gonna be dragging for the rest of 2026 on the Lava Tyrant channel. Is pink in India, am I right? Like Batman? Oh my god. We got new gen Brainrod. We got Lava Tyrant Brainrod in here. Oh my god. Well, yawning is in India. True. Hold on. Oh, okay. Right. So... go. Okay, there we go. That connects. Yawning is not in India. They're always knocked up on caffeine. Yes. Yes, that's true. That's why caffeine's literally my favorite. I prefer coffee over any drink. There you go. Okay. Now I'm talking less, but yeah. I have never had a coffee, gang. What? What do you mean you've never had a coffee? That's insane. How do you never have a coffee? Have one right now, dude. That's high-key insane. I'm making a mushroom coffee as we speak. W, you know? Granted, I'm pretty sure you did say that mushroom coffee is barely a coffee, but still, W. Bro sounded offended? Yes, I was offended deeply. Actually, let me drink some water. My voice hurts. That's my secret cap. It wasn't water this whole time, it was coffee. UUW, what? I've only ever had coffee when I got too tired in a mall and I might fall asleep on a bench or something. Yeah. That happens, that happens. I remember, so here we celebrate like festivals and stuff. So I remember at some point I had to stay up, I had to pull a whole all-nighter basically. And I just survived off of a coffee. It was during a festival. I don't know. I don't remember which one, but yeah, it tastes more like a chocolate tea, not really coffee. Where would I even acquire a coffee? This unfamiliar delicacy. Why was delicacy held for review? What do you mean, YouTube? Uh, don't you have Nescafe or something? Nescafe is kind of the best one, in my opinion. Oh yeah, okay. We're going all in on the monsters, huh? Look at that. Ooh. YouTube when people enjoy using words. Truly. Hopefully, I don't end up making this so gruesome that I have to put a trigger warning on the stream. Hopefully. I don't think. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm not even gonna color it, you know? To make sure people don't have nightmares or anything. This isn't really nightmare worthy, for me at least. But, you know, for some people it might be. Trigger warning, Yawn Man, yes. No relation to Rocket Man, by the way. Or Starman. Who is Rocket Man? Who is Starman? Their songs, you know. Isn't Rocket Man and Starman by the same artist? I'm forgetting his name. Rocket Man. Yeah, Elton John. There we go. Yeah, Rocket Man is by him, and isn't Starman also by him? No, that's David Bowie. Oh, never mind. Whoops. I usually draw cute stuff, not counting the JJ curse I'm currently drawing in stream, lol. You finish way more pieces on stream than me? Dang. Granted, I guess I do stream longer, too. I like stream for like 3 hours. I don't know how long you stream. What is a Rocket Man? It's a song, it's a song. But I don't know what it is, I think. Yeah, your turn doesn't require, like, using random words for some reason. Your turn? I think YouTube you meant? Yeah. True, I only stream an hour-ish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think comparatively, it's only fair that you finish a few less artworks than me. There we go. I do need to check out that JJK curse that you're drawing. The only issue is the streams where you've been drawing that are you're doing the streams at a point in time when I'm literally asleep. It's like 4 a.m. in the morning, so I can't catch them live. I'll check out the VOD though. I think that's probably the best course of action in this situation. I might have to drink a coffee. Go for it. Yeah, but just so we're clear, this Yawn Man, as you guys have called him, was human once. Poor guy. Kind of got stretched out of nowhere. Probably got mutated while he was yawning, you know. My art normally just takes an hour to finish, but I've been drawing them for so long. I basically can draw it with my left foot, with my hands tied on one candle. Okay, on a candle. My fiance and I have been talking about moving in the summer. If we do, then I'll get an office room. I'll stream a lot more. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. That will be cool. He just yawned too much? Yeah. His yawns are too powerful. We can't stop him. He's gonna yawn the world to death. You know? You feel me, you know? Let's see. Some of these designs were supposed to appear in the IXE which I'm gonna do that eventually. I have like some stuff I want to implement, but I've kind of just been forgetting that, oh yeah, I have to do that. I have to continue doing the analog horror. He's just powers just he yawns or too yawny, yeah. Then I would probably do more devlog streams. Oh, true, true. Would be nice, would be nice. Devlog streams would be nice. I was also sharing earlier how I've been thinking about basically change. Once I finish my current Fakemon region, I think I might go the route of working on my sort of pet project of a game called Vontagross. So we'll see. He yawns, forcing others to yawn, making them vulnerable. Yeah, indeed. Origin story. He didn't sleep for too long. The gods cursed him with eternal yawning. Yes. Origin story is just me, I guess. It just cursed me with yawning instead. Yeah. I have, however, unironically made basically a redesign of that one SCP that you can't look at for too long. But we're going to ignore that. Oh, yeah. It literally does look like that guy for some reason. Oh, eraser? No. Yeah, about time I got to draw these gnarly designs. Who is SCP? Joking. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's just a random vendor outside. That's funny. Do you have a quiet yawn or one of those loud-ass yawns that you hear in the middle of class? Probably a loud-ass yawn, let's be honest. I mean, he is a freaking 8-foot beast of a creature, I feel like. Fun fact, yawns being contagious is from when humans lived in herd-like tribes. It's a sign telling your brain it's safe. Oh, yeah, that actually makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It's too bad we stuck to it though, because nowadays we just yawn whenever. I didn't even know that. Yeah. There we go. Erase that. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. We're just throwing anatomy out of the window. Yeah. Granted, you can't really make a creature like this anatomically accurate, even if they were human once. I didn't even know that. Yeah. Who needs anatomy when it looks cool? Exactly. Exactly. You know. Vibing to the music in the background. I know, right? I have no idea. Like randomly, these vendors just show up. But yeah, we're used to it here so much that we kind of just filter it out. Agreed, it looked cool. Yes, thank you, thank you. Oh, I just realized. You know what? I'm gonna keep the fact that one of the arms is longer than the other. The vendors blessed us with peak. I know. Had a teach tell me that. Had a teach tell me that just makes it look cool. Yeah. Just make it look cool. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, these random vendors just show up. Their whole gimmick is that whatever they're selling is exactly 30 rupees. Never more, never less, you know? And it's kind of a bit in our community that, oh my god, they're here again. Holy. The whole bit is that nobody buys from them anyway. But they still somehow show up. They're the Indian equivalent of Truck Tune, basically. Indian Truck Coon, basically. I just imagined you in a suburbs with food vendors on your sidewalk. No, 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 no. These are like moving vendors, you know? They go from street to street, basically. Their gimmick, you're talking like these NPCs that show up and try to scam you, and you just need to know some weird tech to beat them. Yes. They have a gimmick. They're going to be in the next Pokemon game, trust. Honestly, given. Okay, so I'm not going to go into leaks, but given the leaks, I wouldn't be surprised if Pokemon actually introduces these sort of characters, or like characters inspired by these people who who go around street to street and just go like, oh yeah, you can get whatever we were selling for exactly 30 rupees. By the way, I don't know if it's possible to do that. Like, I don't know if that's a thing in the next place that they're adapting into region. I don't know, but I have a feeling it is. So we'll see. New gimmick for Gen 10 vendor scammers. Yes. they aren't really scammers, but like I won't call them scammers, but it's not. It's the fact that whatever they sell do tend to break anyway. Yeah, they're doing something similar to my game. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, actually, after the stream, I'm gonna go over to Centro's Twitter page. I'm gonna see what leaks dropped while we were doing LTMAS. At least mine is an action adventure game. True, true. Oh, oh. Okay. Let's see. Let's just raise that. Okay. Okay, no, that looks weird. Charizard selling spicy nuggets, yes. Central League vendors in Gen 33. Central League's vendors in Gen... Oh my god, yeah. Could you imagine? Gen 33, we just get Central Leagues in the game. You know, it's interesting to me thinking about the real, like, proper future of Pokemon, you know? The fact that someday we will have a Gen 33. Will I be alive to see it? Probably not, given the fact that Gen 10 took 30 years to get to. By Gen 30, it will be, what, 90 years in the future? I'll be way, way dead, you know? I'll be way in the grave by then. The next region is in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And since I live there, I can confirm street vendors do exist every night. They sometimes get together and form a mini shopping mall. Oh yeah, but in the middle of the road. Yep, it's like wishy-washy schooling form. Yes, that's the best way of describing it. Way dead. Yes, I think Lava was trying not to mention the leaks. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not against mentioning the leaks in the chat, mainly because like most people here don't care. Yeah, it's honestly fine, I think. I believe I have brought it up in like other streams as well, so it's fine. I don't think there is anybody watching at the moment who really cares about being leaked or like being spoiled. And again, Southeast Asia is pretty broad. It's not the full leak, you know? It's not the specific leak. What if they end up crunching the games to release generation every month? Could we be alive to witness Gen 100? Every month? Okay, if that like hypothetically, let's say hypothetically, that is something they do, then we would basically we're currently at Gen 10. We would need 90 more months before we can get to Gen 100. 90 months is what? Like 7 years, I want to say. If we get 12 generations per year, then 90 would be around 7 years, right? We'd be alive. We'd be alive. Okay, it's good then, yeah. I don't know the leak exactly, but I hope it's my country and not Singapore. Yeah. I won't go into detail about the exact location. I know the exact location, but yeah. I won't go into the details for that. I'm just happy it's Southeast Asia because there is a chance for Pokemon based on India, actually, for the first time. I mean, I say for the first time, but we've technically had stuff like Copper Raja before, so while the quality would drop to toaster quality, oh yeah, it would just turn into Call of Duty games, you know? They release a game per year, so we would just have that. I have beef with Singapore? Why? Why Singapore? Did they like revoke your visa or something? But that because that would be a decent reason. Wait a minute. What? Oh, okay. E-show in Singapore. Yes. Nah, it's just my country has one side on-site beef with Singapore. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't. Here's the thing. Most of like the actual political stuff when it comes to beef is something that I just don't give a fuck about, because India has so much beef with everyone for some reason. India has beef with China. India has beef with Pakistan. If like it's so random. Like we be picking fights with everyone for no reason. So honestly, I don't give a fuck. Never been to that side of the world. Hmm. You should visit. You should visit India. It's competitive racism. Yeah. India has so much beef with China for some reason that any game by Tencent, which is a Chinese studio, is like immediately banned for no reason. Even though Tencent always cooks with their games. I don't know why. We have so many games that we just can't play because of that. Been been to Europe, Central and North America. Still need a few more. I've never actually been outside of India. Or maybe I'm lying. Who knows? You never can know with the people here in the internet, you know? Wait, let me pause stream real quick. Hold on. All right. Uh-huh. You're actually a white dude in Kansas. Yes. I'm secretly from Kansas. Who knows? You never know. We have beef with Singapore because I don't even know. The only thing I think about why we hate Singapore so much is that they ruin. I don't know what that is. I have no idea how to spell that actually. Yeah, but the most of the India-based beefs are just straight up because oh yeah, we've been fighting a literal war, border wars for like ages. Um, Fun fact: the world does not like sharing borders. Apparently, who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Did you know that the state is flatter than a pancake? That state? Wait, what state? How else do you have borders then? Who knows? I'm not the military. I wouldn't know. Kansas. Oh yeah yeah. Kansas is flat apparently. Never been there. Never been there. I wouldn't know. Or maybe I am a guy from Kansas and I'm just hiding it very well. Who knows? That looks horrendous. What the hell am I doing? Or are you? Yes. I'm not from Kansas. Or am I? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Is basically the only thing you need to know about. Is basically the only thing you need to know about Nasi Lemek is that it's the most important thing in the country. Okay, okay, interesting. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna cheat like I love doing. No, I'm not gonna cheat. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like in Ben 10, Omniverse in like the Rook's planet. Nasi Lemek is our. Oh, Amber. Oh, okay. I understand Ben 10 language. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been either, but drove near it. Apparently, there's nothing there. Okay. For some reason, now the joke from Black Panther 1 makes a lot of sense when Shuri just says, "Yeah, you're in Kansas." Makes a lot of sense if literally nothing is in Kansas. What do you mean Alien X is held for review? What? Okay. Day by day, I lose faith in the YouTube. But oh yeah, also I forgot to mention this when you showed up, Oni. We actually crossed 2K subscribers, but currently for some reason I think one person unsubscribed, so we're back to 1999. 999, not four nines, just three nines. They hate aliens. Yeah, I guess they do. They hate space aliens for some reason. But yeah, we did hit 2K yesterday, which is huge. It's too powerful. YouTube is just a power scaler. No. Yeah, it sucks. We'll get it eventually. I think we'll get the 2K back. I had 2K subscribers long enough for YouTube to recognize it as such, so they sent me the message of like, "Oh, yo, dude, you crossed 2K subscribers, W." But that's about it. You've hit 2K again. Look at your subs. Oh, oh, hold on. Yeah, let's go. We hit 2K again. W. Hopefully it sticks this time. Thank you for pointing that out, Pink. I would not have noticed. I might have noticed after the stream, but yeah. It's gonna do that for now because we're exactly at 2K subscribers, and YouTube algorithm's so annoying, so it's just gonna keep doing it. Like I think it just randomly unsubscribes people. So yeah. In theory, we are in 2K subscribers now. It's all that matters. But also, while we were talking, it seems we have kind of finished this bad boy too. I would say finished. I'm gonna add a few more additional details. Oh yeah, that looks fantastic. YouTube is scared of my goat Alien X. Yes. 2K is wild. Think about how 2,000 people all collectively know your channel and like your content enough to subscribe. I know, it's insane. It's a huge milestone. I hope to do a 2K sub special. I'm gonna try to do it. If I can't, forgive me, because life might get in the way and I might not be able to do something special for it. But I want to do something. I want to, because it took a while to get to it, and it's a huge milestone for the channel. I'm truly, truly grateful. That's a whole lot of people. Yeah. Which is why, as a channel, as myself, whenever my video itself gets to like, I want to say 100 views already, I'm like, holy, 100 people were watching this video, which is insane. YouTube was a dating app originally. Oh yeah, I know that. I do know this. Back in its heyday, it was like, yeah, that was the whole point. That's why it's called YouTube. That's why U is important. That I know, and I want to forget about it. Yeah. I think YouTube wants to forget about it too, so. But regardless of that, we seem to have made Yawn Man, I guess, is his name now. Heyday, like the Supercell game? Yes. There we go. Gnarly. Very gnarly. I'm gonna add some more muscle, like muscle density, I want to say. I don't know. We're gonna add some more details, I think, before we move on to the next one. What else can we add? Because I feel like this part looks perfectly detailed, and then this part looks like it could use some more. While I enjoy long walks by the beach and I'm a kind person. Is Yonman sticking as the name? Probably not, but we're just gonna call him that for the rest of the stream so that we can clearly differentiate who we're talking about. And we don't get confused. I was like, who the hell is that? Oh yeah, that's Yonman, by the way. There we go. Yoni Yonington the Fourth is the real name. Peak. Thank you. I think it's Peak myself. There we go. We can move on. Yawn Man sounds like young men when it's said quickly. Young man. I don't know the rest of the song. I say, young man. That's detailed enough, I think, yeah. Oh, wait, one more thing. We now need Lava to make a cover of YMCA when he says yawn man. Oh yeah, that's what YMCA. That's the song, right? Yeah, YMCA. Imagine if that's the theme song for this monster guy. I mean, yeah, like imagine you guys have seen Stranger Things, right? You know how randomly just old songs start playing. You know, this monster shows up at the end of an episode. In theory, if like theoretically in a potential like show for Project Xe, like imagine this thing just shows up and all of a sudden you just hear YMCA blaring through the speakers, and then cut to black and credits. We'll have to find out next week what this thing is. Nope, that looks weird. Ah, it's YMCA starts playing Young Man. That's the thing though, I have not yet shared why these creatures will appear in the storyline. I'm not going to share it just yet because that is spoilers for the graphic novel. We'll have to wait for the story to get there eventually. Yeah, all will be revealed soon enough, hopefully. And by soon enough, I mean in the next 5 years. Within the next 5 years, I mean. Uh, Whenever I start working on Project Xe. Like as a proper graphic novel, you know. Currently, it's just the video series, so. Yeah, I think we can move on to another one. Okay. Let's see. Who do we do next? Let's say there's a mysterious black van outside my house that I do not recognize. And am I in danger? I don't know. What do you mean there's a mysterious black van outside? That does not sound good. This is Brain Man, guys. We had Yawn Man, now we have Brain Man. Alternatively, Gray Matter. I don't know. I have a driveway and some random black cars just outside parked there. Oh no, this is the start of an ARG. You should probably. It's the FBI. Yeah, it's the FBI. It's so over. If it was a white, if it was white, then yes. But black vans are usually okay. True, true. White vans are usually the ARG material. You're probably good. You're probably good. Never mind. My neighbors are just too lazy to park it in their own driveway for some reason. Oh, there you go. See? Or maybe the account got taken over and now we're just hearing from the FBI agent trying to clear up any issues. Who knows? Maybe it's too late. Your neighbors work for the FBI? Their parking space is right next to ours. Not even joking, I have called the cops on the creepy white vans. Oh yeah. I've never seen one myself, but like if you see a white van, just call the cops. Because like a black van is probably the FBI. The FBI can't legally hurt you or anything unless you're actually doing something illegal. But if it's a white van, then they're probably here to kidnap you or something. With stuffed animals and balloons. Yeah. Saw a white van with free candy on it. Yeah, probably not the best to go in there. It's always the white ones. Vans, yes, definitely. I'm definitely talking about vans. Too edgy joke. Maybe. Always the white ones. Vans, yeah, obviously. Oh shit, they caught on to us. We need to burn the phone and erase the memory of everyone in the stream. Sounds like a joke, but it really was at a park where I lived. We believe you. We believe you. Okay, there we go. Next time for LTMAS, like season 2, maybe this year, later this year, in December of this year. Hopefully, I'm gonna set it up better so that I can actually have music playing in the background. Who is we? Are you kidnapped? Yeah, that's what I said. I have a feeling that it's too late. Draw Alien X if you're in danger. Where is it? No, it's me, Hank, not the FBI agents. Yo, that was in 5IL, by the way. go. Brain matter, yes. Okay, trying to raise this and make them look actually like brains. Brains. There we go. Jimmy Neutron, if he brain blasts too hard, yes. That is precisely what this is. This is Jimmy Neutron, yeah. Jimmy Neutron, but he ate a neutron star for some reason. Jimmy Nutrient. I've never watched Jimmy Neutron. Neither have I, actually. But I do know who he is. That's as far as my knowledge goes. And also that one meme of, I don't feel so good. And then burps, you know? Oh my god, wait. I don't feel so good. Ha. I don't know where to watch it. Might be on Peacock, yeah. Might be. I think it is on Peacock, yeah. That's going in the LT out of context compilation. Hopefully, when I make that. Lava brain rot on top, yes. Lava Tyrant brain rot is the good kind. This is what it does to you. Our brains are lava? What? Maybe Lava Tyrant was the brains we ate along the way. What? Who said that? Alien X. Alien X is the new Batman now. Holy crap. YouTube is still scared of Alien X for some reason, though. Our brains are converting into lava as we speak. It's melting our insides. Oh no. You're becoming one with the lava. Who would win, Batman or Alien X? Is it Batman with prep time or no prep time? That's a Batman X. Oh my god. That's a trick question. Alien X with solo, but Batman has prep time. No prep time can matter, you know. Batman doesn't win that one. I'm afraid. I don't think Batman wins that one, guys. Once someone came into my stream and told me I'm the most normal stream they've ever saw. Well, me and a little blue Oni and a quite Dulan. Insane. Yeah, here's the thing though. Like we probably are some of the more normal ones. Batman always wins with prep time. It's his contract, yeah. Because like we have the likes of Stern who just shout half the time. I'm actually waiting. When is he coming back? When are we getting more Stern streams? Hopefully next week. I think we'll have some next week. Now that the Christmas stuff is over, right in time for the end of LTMAS, you know. You have to put Alien X because Alien Z, yeah. Alien X is like devil in YouTube's eyes. I don't know why, yeah. I genuinely don't know why YouTube is just like, oh yeah, Alien X, probably you shouldn't be saying that. Why? What do you mean? Clearly YouTube is not a fan of Ben 10. YouTube is scared of Alien X. Yep, indeed. There we go. As they should be. Who said that? For sure. For sure. But yeah, that artwork I showed of Alien X is actually the one that made it into 5YL, which is huge. It's a collab piece I did with Gibster. Gibster did Divinity and I did Alien X. So, yeah. There we go. Alien, it's the versus community who's annoying with Alien X. True, but then again, they're not really wrong. Alien X does solo literally all of fiction. I don't see any. There are very few and very specific characters that actually stand a chance against Alien X. Surprisingly, Dante from DMC is one of them, but I think even he's gonna probably get demolished. Another cameo from Gibster. Cameo man, yes. Yeah, he's just so cameo heavy that he even made a cameo in literally 5YL. Insane. Gibster might actually be cameo man. Holy crap. I don't like the eyes of this guy actually. He looks too goofy with it. Camel Master returns. Cameo Master. Oh, I heard that as Camel Master. Never mind. John Camo. There we go. John Cameo. We be agenda maxing when it comes to Gibster cameos? Yes. We must maintain the agenda. Honestly, I think the pupil is what's throwing me off. Oh yeah, that looks way scarier. Just black, you know, black eye. That looks goofy to me. Really? Does it? I feel like when it had a pupil is when it looked goofier. Make another 4 artist video so we have more Gibster cameos? Yeah. Insert Goofy's laugh. Yeah. Mickey, I find this kind of goofy. Yeah. She wasn't goddamn crazy. She was fucking goofy. Go erase this. Okay. Also, so glad we got to do the what's heavier meme with Gibster yesterday as a sort of bonus voice recording. What's funny is that the whole joke is that the meme is the fact that one of the guys is in a very hard Scottish accent. Funnily enough, Gibster is Scottish, so It's canon. It's lore accurate. The lore. Insert game theory intro. Insert science blaster. There you go. Gibster is Flynn's from RPM confirmed. What? I don't know what that is. No idea what that is. Alright, there we go. Okay. Legs are positively horrendous. RPM is getting in gear, gang. Oh, yo, dude, my instant noodle packet came with 2 sauce packets. Jackpot. Oh my god. This year I'll definitely do that artist battle video series. It would be sick to see you battle someone, maybe Gibster. Ooh, yeah, that could be fun. That could be very interesting. We'll see, we'll see. It's a very interesting idea. Have you tried buying a lottery ticket? That's how it always starts. Well, if my last cookie run stream didn't prove to you guys, let me remind you, 90% of gamblers quit before hitting it big. What starts? Gambling. The Gamba. The Gamba takes them over eventually. No one is stronger than the Gamba, you know? Did someone say gambling? Yes. Yes, someone did. Does that look less funny, I feel like? No, I don't know. But yeah, okay. Someone say gambling, yeah. Now for the hands. Did someone say nature is calling me? What? I used to get free hotel rooms at the Sea casinos in Vegas. Holy. That truly is on another level, huh? My luck in Genshin is dog shit, so maybe this is the RNG gods hooking me up for that. Yeah, probably. You should low-key try Cookie Run, I mean. You're gonna get a lot more lucky, especially because Cookie Run does have a China version, which is slightly behind on the global updates. But if I do remember right, it does have original cookies. It has China exclusive cookies for some reason, which is very weird. Only a few of them have ever crossed over to the global version. I think the only ones that crossed over are Oakchun cookie and Osmanthus cookies and Camille cookie. I think they're all from the Chinese version originally. It's very weird how the Chinese version just exists. But yeah, it's there. Honestly, the response to people enjoying Cookie Run content of this channel has been insane. I did not realize there was so much crossover between Pokemon and Cookie Run. I would love to make more Cookie Run content in general, not just Cookie Run as Pokemon, you know? Like straight up streams for Cookie Run. Osmanthus looks like Osmanthus wine. Yeah, okay. Fair. I don't know what that is, but sure. If you say so. Okay, let's go further down. That should be another creature done. Creature, no, not creature, mutant. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, this leg needs to be fixed. Hold on. The China version has a whole bunch of random stuff that I really want in the global version. Yeah. It has a bunch of exclusive cookies that are really cool and need to be brought over to the global version. ASAP, you know? It's been 2 weeks and I still don't want to go back to college. Is that normal? No, that's what we call the post-pandemic hit, you know? Happens to the best of us. They are not people, they are aliens. Ah, dialogue. What do you mean? Let me just move this though. Slightly to here. Should we sketch out another one? Maybe. I think we can. I think we have a little bit more time. Yeah. We have about... Oh, we only have like, what, 20 minutes? Okay. The last two left are just busts, but because they're busts, they're going to be bigger in size because we're going to have a lot more detail, so probably not going to be designing them. We're just going to be sort of keeping them in place. I'll design them later. It's fine. These are only just sketches anyway, so it's fine. Wait. Just cut this out. Okay. And paste it. There we go. As the other one I'll design later. I don't think I'm going to do it on stream. I have designed him on a different artwork though. I don't think I have that downloaded though. I think it's in Drive. Let me see if I can download that real quick. I'm going to pause stream. Hold on. Here it is. Here's the other image I did of that one other mutant. This is the only one that I've drawn before. But yeah, this is the rendered version of a different panel from the graphic novel, but I fully rendered it like an anime would be rendered. But yeah, as you can see, this is the one with like a major appearance. After the stream ends and I eat dinner, I'm gonna probably make the MC of my second world and post it on Discord. Go for it. Go for it. Do you post these? No. That's the funny thing. I don't. Because I don't have an Instagram. and I don't want to make one. I might find a way to post these eventually. I don't know where I will post them, but somewhere eventually. Well, looks fire. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I only share this to like inner circles, I feel like. But yeah, this is the only other appearance of this guy. Very Godzilla inspired, very obviously Godzilla inspired. A little bit more humanoid though, because, you know, once human and all that. But yeah, this is the only one that has a proper appearance. The other two will have appearances. They're just going to replace sort of the placeholders that we've had for so long. But yeah, monster design wise, as they come, this is the sort of base one. Oh, let's see. Wait, let's just not do it like that. Hold on. Let's just go here. There we go. Yo, is that Lava Tyrant? Oh my god, it is. It's John Lava Tyrant. Yeah, that is the bust of the guy. This is what he looks like. I'm gonna design him eventually. It's just a muscular humanoid Godzilla. Let's be honest. It's not too original, but you know, is that Lava Tyrant from Lava Tyrant? Holy, no way. Oh, okay. Now the thing is, since we only have 20 minutes, it's probably not the best to start rendering him because it's way bigger than these guys, and it's gonna take a lot longer. So tell you what, we are just gonna. Oh, yeah, okay. We're just gonna give these guys some base colors and call it a day. By Lava Tyrant, yes. Lava Tyrant from Lava Tyrant by Lava Tyrant. Just, wait, hold on. Let me see. I mean, like, giving that sort of old page vibe, I think. Whoa, not green. Okay. There we go. Maybe, like, try pink. Oh my god. No. The pink agenda returns. Let's see. Where are my custom brushes? No, not that one. No. Wait, it's not here. Okay, wait, hold on. There we go. Airbrush particle. Try Batman? Yes. Oh, oh. Hold on. Let me just, no, not that much. Something like this, I don't know. And we're gonna go here and duplicate this because I don't want the regular line art too. And we're gonna change this, change color to like that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks nice. I would say, I would say it looks nice. It's sort of the base. We're gonna work off of it. We're gonna work off of it eventually. Either that, or what if we did that? Nah, that looks weird. We're just gonna use this. Does it make sense? Probably not. Probably doesn't. Let me add my signature on it too. That aesthetic is nice, thank you. I like it myself. I haven't never done it before, so it's about time I did. What the fuck? Okay. There we go. And there you go. Signature has been added. All right. I'd say that's pretty good. Once we are off stream, eventually, some point, we're gonna add him into it as well, and then we're just gonna add a bunch of text as descriptions. We're gonna give them names, hopefully. But yeah, that's about that. I think we got some good progress and on some art we had to do. We might draw him tomorrow. We might draw this tomorrow and finish this off. Maybe. We'll see what we draw tomorrow. We have this to draw. Pretty much mostly done though. That's there. We can draw this guy, which is the Mega Evolution for my Iron Golem Pokemon. It's based off of the huge mech from Dandadan, which is very funny because it's an Iron Golem Pokemon. It's a very interesting idea I had to kind of evolve the Sansamar concept and make it more than just, oh, pop culture's Pokemon. So yeah, this is probably something we're going to draw tomorrow. We might draw him tomorrow, hope as long as he doesn't take literally 3 hours. And other than that, I think for the most part, let's take a stroll through memory lane of all the artwork we did for LTMAS. We did, where are they? There we go. We did this Mega Raichu Z, which is honestly one of my favorites. Favorite new Mega Evolution designs that I've made. One of the only new Mega designs I've made, actually. Never mind. Mega Raichu Z, we did that in the first one. We also did Mega Dragonite Z, which looks absolutely amazing. Blue is really nice, looking great. Then we did Mega Gengar Z, of course, which is just as nice. Didn't give it the regular Lava Tyrant rendering, so honestly I kind of like how it looks. And as for original characters, we did Monolith, which I loved rendering the golden orange sort of part of the costume. Easily one of the most fun rendering things that I've done in a bit. But yeah, we did Monolith, and we did the Lucidity of the Leo Sulfur, which came out amazingly. Still needs a name. He'll get a name eventually. And he does have a partner who will do hopefully tomorrow and finish off LTMAS. But yeah, fantastic design, both of these, lovely. And of course, today we did these gnarly looking creatures. We still have one more to do, technically two, but we'll see if we do the last one. We have this guy, and we did, of course, my white whale, Mega Zygarde Z, the big one. And yeah, we're probably gonna wrap it up here. I know it's a little earlier. We're wrapping it up before the timer hits, and we're wrapping it up before usual, but I think it's fine. Lavally. That's such a bad pun, but I love it. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up a little earlier today, which is completely fine. I think we're pretty close to the time anyway. So yeah, we had quite a few designs done. Of course, if you haven't already, like this stream, subscribe to the channel. We just hit 2K, but we can always grow more. That's the best thing a channel can hope for. I'm gonna call it Mega. No, don't call it that, please. For some reason, YouTube does not catch that, but for some reason, it will mark the fact that Alien X is weird, which is hilarious. But yeah, the pink agenda lives on. Like and subscribe. Do all that cool stuff. If you haven't already, do join the Discord. That's where all the fun is. The Discord is linked down in the description. And yeah, on the road to 1 billion. True. Eventually. We will reach 1 billion. Trust. And yeah, with that said, we're going to wrap it up here for today. We will be live tomorrow for day 12, the final day of LTMAS, to finally end this 12-day marathon of streams. 1 trillion eventually. Oh my god, it's over 9,000. But yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Join the Discord, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, peace. and maintain the pink agenda.